no pun intended. And it was crazy good, especially the finisher.
The finisher we probably shouldn't have used as a finisher, but
no.
It was rough. It was a good way to finish, I guess.
We did like 3 minutes, 45 seconds of close grip and also wide grip T-bar row. And it got to the point where we literally had to take breaks in between of just nonstop. So, but this stuff really got me going.
I liked it. Yeah, I definitely felt it while we were sitting during the pre-show, and
yeah, I did too.
Felt it at the gym while we were kind of warming up.
Yeah, same. And plus, on top of that, it tastes just like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, really good taste.
Really good taste. The blend is really nice. So if you were to like, I love the pre-workouts that you had. Like, well, first off, what is your like best one?
My
like
favorite?
Your go-to? Yeah, your favorite.
I like Bucked Up.
Okay, Bucked Up, yeah.
It has good taste, and I feel like it hits me pretty well. I like Mr. Hyde too. It has a bunch of caffeine.
And if you were to compare that with those two,
this one's right up there with Bucked Up for taste for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably put it between Bucked Up and Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
But I do like the caffeine more.
For me, I mean, it's pretty high up there. For mine, it's just like the taste is really good. I mean, no sugar. The only thing is just I'm not a huge fan of the nitrous oxide or what the guy actually told me was like. It's like you might crash. It's like be cautious, you might crash. Mm-hmm. So.
It's midday now, so I'll probably take a nap.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh well, I probably will actually crash with this, but which is okay. It's fine. See. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. But I mean, other than that though, like it's pretty good. It's the price is a little bit higher up, but again, they're blending it for you, so you can get this for like $30 for like 30 servings. So it's not bad at all. But. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how you work out in a long sleeve shirt.
I love it.
I would die.
I love it, dude. It's so nice because like I feel like typically whenever I do get more into the routine, I'll start taking this off.
Yeah. But, I was waiting for you to do that today.
Well, like So I mean, like typically when there's a lot more people, that's when like I guess my ego gets into me, and I'm like, all right, I have to take it off. Yeah. So.
I wore a long sleeve shirt once when I still worked out at the rec. I was like, oh, it's leg day. I'll cover up my arms. My second set of front squats, I thought I was gonna have a heat stroke.
Really?
I seriously contemplated leaving the gym. This is so uncomfortable.
Well, I will say this. This is actually the first time I've ever worked out in this one alone, and this one is breathable.
Yeah, it looks pretty light.
Yeah, it's super light. So I mean, I can comfortably work out in it. Nice. It's just funny that it says junk on it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
did you get that in a box?
Yeah, I got it in the Gains box.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what the junk means. But.
Yeah, it's a company which I'm actually trying to film that. The only problem is that I cannot see where my audio spikes. So for editing, you'll see the video and then underneath you'll see where the volume spikes and everything else. So I can't see my volume, so I don't know what I'm actually saying, or I'm gonna have to go by what I say. Versus whenever I'm not talking or saying ums and things like that. Like I can see where I say ums and everything like that, but for some reason it's not registering. So that's why it's taken me so long to not publish this one.
Yeah.
So that Gains box, which will probably be out sometime, I hope before this, but it's a sleep version of things.
Interesting.
So,
sleep's important. I don't get enough of it.
Yeah, but supplementing sleep is something that I do not do. Yeah. So that's the one thing I was like, well, it's a good box, but I personally...
It's got melatonin and ZMA and stuff.
It has some sleep. The drink where you take that has melatonin in it. Yeah. It has some bath salts and then...
nice.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm just gonna take my regular bath every day.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like muscle
bath salts.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is it called? What's it called? The salt. It's not bath salt, but it's like Himalayan salt.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. It's Himalayan salt, and then there's Som Sleep, there's another melatonin thing, and then there's this shirt. And I'm just like,
not bad.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it just sucks because of I love the shirt, but the other stuff I'm not really that fan of. So.
Yeah.
But so my barbell box is coming in soon.
And I Ruin the end of your muscle box.
No worries there. No worries there. Like it's kind of funny because like I'll definitely edit it out, but it's literally like I'll hear it, and I'm like, hold on. And so
yeah, I thought I heard that, so I'm like, oh, it must be.
Yeah, I was just knocking out that really fast closer to the end. Yeah, I actually really like that box.
Yeah, it was a good box. Action star abs. I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, there's some good stuff in it.
Yep, it's got some great stuff in it. So
I've gotten 2 muscle boxes now. You kind of inspired me to get some.
You got some muscle boxes.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's been officially a full year since I've done. Since I've been on it. Yeah,
that's cool.
My first video was June, but actually I started in May, and then I switched over to a new address in June, so I picked it up, and then I started doing it, and that's when I first filmed it in here. And it's kind of funny because like you can actually look at the apartment then. We didn't even we had nothing in there, and so it's just like we had Griffin's cage, and then like that was it, and then we had this stuff and everything, but it's like it was just completely different. So
nice.
Yeah, it was
moved in, made this place your home.
Yeah, and we're here for another year.
Nice.
But honestly don't know if we will actually be here for another year though.
Really? Thinking about moving away from Springfield or just moving around Springfield?
It's either or. I don't really know. So Shelby and I have kind of talked to. It's a little bit more personal, but Shelby and I have kind of talked about. No. I mean, it's totally fine. I mean, like it's something kind of important, right?
Yeah.
But Shelby and I have talked about like, we're wanting to like. Springfield just limits us, right?
Yeah,
it's
true.
like there's not really a lot to grow here. There's not really much opportunity. It seems
very
like
true.
It seems like in my job I'm kind of at the same level. I'm complacent.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I guarantee in the next 2-3 years there will be opportunity in that position, but it's just like not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would I rather wait or wait for opportunity or go seek opportunity? It's like. You'd rather take the latter, right? Yeah. And it's scary. It's like
definitely is. Yeah.
I've been in Springfield for almost 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like I've been here for quite some time.
Yeah.
And it's like I know really nothing else in my 20s.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was whenever I was weighing actually under 135.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. I graduated high school at 6'145", and then I was like 6'160", like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. I was just like, I don't like how I look.
See, I was just partying too much. Yeah. I was seriously partying too much. I mean, like I could, and then what's really funny was that once I finally got into college and then I started doing ultimate frisbee, I had no idea what partying was.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah. Whenever
you're drinking beer out of frisbees.
Oh my gosh.
Guess how many beers it can hold?
3.
4.5.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Did you play with these frisbees beforehand and then
chuck beer? Yeah. So like you wash them. You wash them beforehand, but I mean, like, yeah.
I've never thought about drinking beer out of a frisbee before.
Well, with ultimate frisbee, that's what they do, man. That's their thing, and they are crazy, absolutely crazy. So, like, you ever heard of like apple pie shots?
No, I've had apple pie moonshine before.
Okay, so apple pie shots, so like for a party, right? Specifically with them, you like force people to lie down on the ground, and like they open their mouth, and what they do is that they pour vodka, apple juice, and whipped cream, and you shake it.
Oh,
you take
God,
a shot.
That sounds disgusting.
So it's an apple pie shot, and they just go down the row.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, man, they are absolutely insane, and they are some of the nicest people you ever meet. But like,
they know how to party.
They know how to party. They know how to party. Because since all they do is just throw frisbees around and go, "Oh yeah, bro, we're just throwing frisbees. You wanna throw some on the quad?" It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like seriously, every single one of them will probably have a frisbee on hand, and they'll just throw it around. Yep. Yep, we've done it multiple times. Yeah, and it's a club team, so it's like it's technically sponsored through Missouri State, but it's like not.
Yeah.
So like they don't actually have official funding through like NCAA, but they have funding through the school.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Curious to see if they will ever get Title IX and will actually venture into
competitive collegiate frisbee.
Well, like there is.
Yeah.
There is. Wisconsin, Colorado, those are like some of the bigger colleges, and they like actually legitimately have like funding and everything else, and they're in the top of the nation, and like then they go on to do ultimate frisbee for pro, and
Wow.
it's an actual thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an actual thing to do pro ultimate frisbee. So
Yeah, I remember throwing the frisbee around with my friends once, like a couple times, like early on in high school. And one time I got one stuck on the library. Our library, it's the first level. Like you walk in, it's the first level, but then there's kind of a hill, so then there's like a second level underneath. Well, we accidentally got it up on the top of the library, so I climbed up there and got it. My friend was like 2 stories down on the quad, and I just launched it, and it like curved to the right so much, and he just kept running.
Really?
He like ran the length of the quad and caught it. It was so crazy.
my favorite is flicking versus actually backhand throwing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always go like that, and it always takes like a sharp right turn.
So that's actually based off of like where you place it.
Oh really? So my frisbee's probably like tilted or something.
Yep, it's tilted. So whenever you're coming out, like your thumb will actually tell you where you're going.
Interesting.
Yeah. So for me, because then so like an ultimate frisbee, majority of people are right-handed, right?
Yeah.
I'm a lefty. So whenever they're backhanded right, I need a flick left, right? And so people like completely get thrown off from me doing it.
It's a different spin coming in, like a left-footed punter.
Well, yeah, and which on top of that, like I'll fake them, right? Kind of go, and then boom, right? Yeah. So I mean, like it's kind of tough, and then like you have a pivot foot. There is a lot of like complications in the sport. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then it's all player based. So like a player can contest another player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there are no refs, and that's tough.
Yeah.
That can
it's
get
like
heated. Street
basketball.
Yeah, there was actually one time I got so ticked off, and we were actually losing really, really bad, and we were kind of huddling in, and they were telling us, they were like, guys, touch them to stop the clock. Touch them to stop the clock. Seriously, it's like touch them to stop the play so we can take breathers, so we can actually come back. So what I did, I literally just ran in, boom,
decked a dude.
Decked a guy.
Oh my god.
Right? Missouri, it was actually against Mizzou. Missouri State versus Mizzou, and then Mizzou guys were like yelling, right? And then I was just like, dude, you okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool, right? and then like our sideline was like screaming and yelling.
So
like,
hyped.
that's how you do it. I was like, all right, cool. And then it turns out like I had no idea, but they were saying like they were telling me at one point, like I was kind of like jogging, doing routes, right?
Yeah.
They would tell me to go, and I would just like sprint. And like they were saying, like you were actually a lot faster than what you think. Like you were faster than the majority of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Really? They were like, yeah, you were like yards away.
Probably skinny and wiry and.
Well, the thing was is that all like majority of those guys were cross country runners.
Oh yeah.
So they were able to like just go at a pace the whole time, and they would just beat me. I'm like, this sucks, right? I was a football and wrestling player. And
yeah.
Doing ultimate frisbee, it's like I can't do this. I'm not
more
conditioned.
running.
Yeah, I'm not conditioned for this. This is like not my style. I'm not used to this, but yeah, it's a different time, different Grant.
Yeah.
Different Grant for sure. How were you like for your freshman and sophomore year of college?
I started out at the University of Alabama because I liked football, and that's not a reason to go to school, so I ended up hating it.
Really?
And then
it was just too big?
Yeah, it was way too big. I didn't want to join a frat, and if you didn't join a frat, like you wouldn't involved.
Meet anybody or do anything, yeah.
So I came back here, went to OTC for a year, and then started up at Missouri State, joined DSP, and that was really when like my college experience happened. Like at Alabama, I kind of did because I saw college experience because my girlfriend at the time was in a sorority, and so I saw that side and hated it. So,
wonderful, yeah.
But yeah, college is just hanging out and doing nothing athletic as soon as high school ended, and then just looked in the mirror one day and it's like, all right, I'm gonna start going to the gym.
That's what I did.
Putting on weight.
My infamous story is that it was like roughly around October after Ultimate Frisbee. Actually, no, it wouldn't be October. It'd be, when would that be? I think it'd be like November, give or take. But anyway, it's kind of during that time frame, and I just looked at myself. I'm like, can't do this.
Yeah.
Can't do this at all. It's like I'm sitting there eating Cheez-Its, watching cartoons right after right after like my studies, and I'm like, well, first off, my studies were like, and they were tiny, and like that's the interesting thing was that college made me realize how to study. Right. I didn't learn how to study until like my junior year because like I kept on getting really, really bad grades, and I'm like, why do I keep on getting bad grades? I don't get it. I'm
studying,
studying.
right?
Well, yeah, it's like I'm studying for hours and hours and hours on end. And like I'm at the library, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm honing in on a lot of things, but it seemed like I couldn't really focus in on one thing.
Yeah.
So like that was the problem. And then on top of that, I just there was something different. Like I wish college is more practical. I just wish it was more practical, right? I wish we were going to be doing accruals for, and which we kind of do that, accruals for companies, right? Being like, hey, this is your budget for throughout the year. You need accrual like this much, how much it's going to be. You need to reforecast all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
How much is this going to be? You need to, take out a certain amount. You need to put it into this certain GL code, or you need to do this and this with your budget. And like, we didn't learn that. And there was no also business, like you have business communications, but there is really no business communications, right?
Yeah.
So like, for instance, with an agency, we work with SOWs, we work with IOs. Like I learned that on the ball. Like,
oh yeah, I've
statement
learned
of works
a lot
are like,
from work
that
I did not learn in school.
Statement of works and initial or investment opportunity or whatever it's called, the IO. But anyway, and then like RFPs, right? All of those are like completely new things that I learned that I was like, wait, what is that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And people were like, how do you not understand this? This should be like basic stuff. And I'm
Really?
like, school never taught me this. And
Yeah.
they're like, really? All we learned was vocab. That's all we learned was just freaking vocab.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Right? I mean, like BOPIS. I remember BOPIS was a huge thing for management, but like BOPIS is a huge marketing opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what BOPIS is? Buy online, pick up in store.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like there's so many people that are doing it, and it's like it's a conversation that's happening in majority of businesses now, and it's so weird to see the stark differences. And honestly, if I went back to school, I think I would do 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
I think I would do 1,000 times better.
You know what you change in your study habits, and
I know what I would
really
change.
needed to learn.
Exactly. It's like all the stuff that I learned through my job, transferred into college. I think that would be more beneficial. And then on top of that, just college structure in itself. They're just there to get your money.
Yeah.
You get a piece of paper saying that you can get a better job.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Without any really expertise, and so that's really the thorn in the side. So
Yeah.
but anyway, all right. That concludes episode 19. 19, almost on 20.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I know.
Is Tyler back next week, or is he still saving the world? And
He is out in Iowa right now. Yeah,
yeah.
So he's out in Iowa. That's the last that I've heard from him.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like, he has some family stuff to do, and
Okay.
I respect that. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Family's important.
Yep, give him some time. We're closing in on 20. I think 21 will be an interesting episode.
Oh yeah.
I think 21 will be an interesting
That's
episode.
exciting. Looking forward to seeing it.
Let's just say we'll be legal. Little hints there.
Yeah.
Hints there to see what we might be doing. So anyway, that's the video. What'd you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you hit it? Did you feel like there was something missing? Please put it in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.